And now, Sportsline with Jeff Landers.
For the second year in a row, the Idaho State softball team hosts the Big Sky Conference Championships. But this year, the Bengals are looking to complete the job and win the title. We bring in Chris Rankel for more on day one at Miller Ranch Stadium. Chris.
Jeff, it was an absolutely beautiful day for softball at the first day of the Big Sky softball tournament at Miller Ranch Stadium. And of course, everyone who came out got a special treat. Free hot dogs. What more could you want? Hot dogs, softball, and beautiful weather. And for those who did come out to see the softball game, Idaho State put on quite a show. The Idaho State Bengals beginning their quest for a second straight Big Sky championship, taking on Northern Colorado. Picking up bottom of the first, Tara Blackwell rips a single in the left field with 2 on. 2 runners will come home, and the Bengals out to an early 2-0 lead. And that was all they would need until the top of the 7th when Melissa Marvecco to Michaela Taylor at second base. Taylor can't quite handle it. We got a runner on with 1 out. And then the very next batter, Caitlin Flynn, makes that error sting just a little more, crushes a 2-run home run to dead center field. And all of a sudden, we're tied back up at 2. But never say die with this Bengals team. Casey Burnett with 1 on and 1 out. Perfect drag bunt down the line, and we now have 2 on. They would walk Vicky Galasso. Then with the bases loaded, MVP Haley Breakwell doing what MVPs do. A walk-off win for the Bengals. 3-2 winners over Northern Colorado.
It's the norm for us. You know, and I don't know if it's so much about it's the walk-off really that gets them fired up, but it is that our hitters are good, and you're not going to always be able to throw the same sequences to them. They're going to adjust, and maybe it just took 7, you know, and it just so happens we have 7 innings in a game. I just feel like you can't hold us down for very long, and so at some point we're going to bite you, and I just think that's what happened.
So step 1 of getting a Big Sky championship out of the way for Idaho State. They win against Northern Colorado. Now tomorrow they will face Southern Utah, who just beat Sacramento State 5-2 in game 2. So the Bengals and the Thunderbirds first pitch at 10 o'clock in the morning out here at Miller Ranch Stadium. And yes, there will be plenty of hot dogs for anyone who comes out. Live at Miller Ranch, I'm Chris Rankel for Sportsline. Let's send it back to Jeff.
All right, thank you very much, Chris. Now to the